GQ came after a long line of failures. I was writing 2-3 garage beats a day, I had absolutely no luck, and then Jay sends me over this beat by Jay Fado. I mean, he was rapping on it, was so hard, and pretty much within 20 minutes, I'd written the whole of GQ.
Hands in the air, you know what I mean. Top 5 inside my jeans, too much drip in the submarine, like a GQ magazine. Hands in the air, you know what I mean. Top 5 inside my jeans, too much drip in the submarine, like a GQ magazine.
So basically, GQ started off with, as I said, I listened to Jay Fado's Garage Freestyle, and I found this like kind of garage piano. It was originally just one note, but I made it into this chord progression, pretty simple garage stuff, and then I added in this organ called the Corgan 1 organ. It's very classic in house music. I mean, it's probably the most used sound in house music, full stop. Whole thing sounds great, and I don't hear it on a lot of garage tunes, and so I was very happy to put that in there, give it a little bit of originality basically. So together that sounds like this. There was no clashing, and I was very happy with that. I put this little sound effect in here, which is the most garage thing in the whole world. I mean, I just think it sounded great, and so you always want to add in random sound effects to make your sound different. The drums were again really simple, just got them off Splice because we didn't have time, so I would have redone them, but they sounded so good that we just went with it, and the whole beat was pretty much there. I was quite happy with that, but then I put some vocals, you know, obviously we were going to do the vocal recording, but I felt like the beat was missing something, and so we put in this vocal sample. I found it on Splice again, absolute classic. It was just a very garagey type thing. Classic chops, I mean, it worked perfectly, and then we just put the vocals over the top.
She's straight to the point, no sexting. Step back, casual, think I'm flexing. She tryna fuck, no protection. Whiskey kicker, but no erection.
And then, I mean, in terms of mixing the vocals, it was basic compression. I just used Platinum Digital. I mean, I like to use some of these stock plugins because they're the easiest way to get an okay sound without mixing it too harshly. I got a simple channel EQ here, just boosting the mids, because the mid frequencies is mostly where the rapping occurs. And then I put a de-esser on here because we had a couple of problems with the S sounds, but nothing major because it was recorded pretty fast, but it was also recorded well. I put a VCA on here and just very basic rap compression. All the stuff you can really learn from YouTube. Then I put a pretty basic, I mean, I've got 1% wet on here, really the littlest chroma V reverb I can put on here. It literally sounds, you can barely hear it.
Stop it! She's straight to the point, no sexting. Step back, casual, think I'm flexing.
I don't like putting a massive amount of reverb.
Stop it!
I just don't like how it sounds on a lot of rap vocals, and especially because this was quite a clean take. I didn't want to do too much. I did a limiter here. It's just to be safe. I mean, it's nothing special. We put a couple of like, you know, special things over here on the beat, with either some chops and changes, but really that's how the whole thing was done.
Back in the stu beat there in a jiffy. We made bangs at the age of 15. Life and music, living it risky. Hop on a beat, do that swiftly. We can make a dance with all this rhythm. Cali potent, giving me wisdom. She already told her friends I